Yo, Maron, what are you doing? Hey, like, comment, subscribe, share, do everything you gotta do, man. It goes a long way, trust me. You like my shirt? Get straight into the episode. To start with, I just want to shout out one club. There's many more, but there's one club absolutely I want to give them a shout out. It's Celtic. They sang "You'll Never Walk Alone," and as we all know, it's a universal song for a lot of football clubs. But they sang it, and they had the Palestinian flags waving everywhere. So big up them, big respect to their fans. Also, big respect to, I think it was Osasuna fans and Liverpool fans. A lot of Premier League clubs have been banning the flag. Somehow they got them in. I don't know how Liverpool fans got some in yesterday. Showed them off. And it just shows solidarity to all the people we've lost in Gaza. But big up to Celtic. Now we can get into the match. What?
One more shout out from myself.
Go on.
Someone on our YouTube channel, very, very dedicated subscriber.
Oh, yes.
We see your comments, we see your love, and we see your support. And I just want to shout out to Diaz too.
Yeah, hi,
for all your unwavering support towards us, your feedback. We appreciate you.
Big Liverpool fan too. So
Big Liverpool fan.
That's an extra shout out for you. Let's get straight into the derby, boys. It's probably not even been 12 hours, 14 hours since it happened.
It's
still fresh in my mind.
Still fresh in the mind of some
running on the Bibsies, bro.
They're on the Bibsies, no merendas today. The Manchester City fans are happy. I think they're very, very used to this by now. The United fans are just over it. Shout out to my mate Zach, who
Are you watching Zach?
I think he's still waiting for Qatar to make that one more bid for the game.
Oh yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, insider trading with Zach Holscher.
All right, boys, listen. I got a few questions for you about this. Manchester derby. Tanaka predicted 3-0. I said 3-1.
Yeah, hey, good job. You did.
Yeah,
You
bro, I was
predicted.
the only one on the money.
You were on the money, Mems. Can you give me my flowers for the message I sent you before the game started?
Do you know what? Yes, Sui told me. He's like 50th minute, the second goal will go in, and then you'll cruise past.
I mean, I'm not a genius. It's like it's pretty
It's
dominant
pattern
game.
recognition.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's reading the algorithm and just throwing it out there. Boys, first thing, big question. Everyone's talking about it. Erik ten Hag. I know you're going to disagree. I know you're going to agree. And I'm still like, I have a few things to say about it. Is Erik ten Hag a fraud?
Okay. I'll go first.
Let's leave Tanaka to the end because
Yeah.
I really want him to speak about it, and I don't want no one to interrupt. I want to hear his full scope on it. Mems?
Is he a fraud? No, because he came from Ajax, which was, they performed in the Champions League,
Which are getting relegated right now, by the way.
Yeah, like he came from Ajax. Like you don't expect him to come into the league and then finish third in his first season, which he did. TK is kicking back into his African.
That was not. I'm not trying to take memes out, by the way. If anyone's watching this,
Bro, no one flew straight at me, bro.
Bro, I thought he was swiping at me. I'm like, hey, you probably agree with me.
just the context is like a moth flying around in here, and I can't stand
Bro,
that
it's been
shit.
killing us for like half an hour.
Sorry.
That's okay. Anyway, so he's come from Ajax. For him to finish third in his first season, that was impressive in itself. I think what was said, it's hard to say. It's not his fault directly. But again, there's no identity in the club. There's no identity in the way these players play. As Jamie Carragher pointed out this morning, and we were just watching it, you don't watch a United game and go, oh, this is the typical United fashion of playing. They don't have a brand of football that they play, and that's because Ten Hag, he's only ever really coached Ajax. He's never had experience elsewhere. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's still a new manager in a sense, who's just done really
one of the
well.
biggest clubs in the world as well. So
Came through Bayern. He's been in the Italian league as well.
Yeah, but like to someone of like.
to get he's trying to say, I know what you're trying to say, Jock, Man United.
Yeah. Like Man
Ajax,
United.
Man United.
Before him, who did they have? They had Ole, who was also unproven, and we saw how that played out. But they had Mourinho, they had Louis van Gaal, these seasoned, experienced managers. Out of all of them, he's probably got the least experience, aside from Ole, who only got the job because he was a club legend. He's the least experienced Man United manager in recent history, and he's come into such a shit situation. Like this club is, it's chaos. Okay, let's not pad it up. It's not a stable environment. But then again, was Tottenham? No, it wasn't. Was Aston Villa? No, it wasn't. Not the most stable environments. They each have their own problems. What do you expect Erik ten Hag to do? He raised the bar on himself by finishing third in the first season.
He's an Achilles heel, man.
Exactly. He raised the bar himself. If he finished seventh last season, this season would be like,
give him some time.
Give him some more time. Let him make some more signing. Because he's went and finished third, it's destroyed him now. Because you're looking. This is this is what United were actually supposed to be playing like. Because last season, you mentioned this as well, in the title race, we didn't have the contention of Chelsea, Spurs, a lot of big teams, Liverpool.
Not even title, even top 4 race.
Yeah, like even top 4 race. Like there wasn't, you were competing against Newcastle and Brighton and Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Now there's more teams in contention for top 4, and it's harder for United to kick into gear. So we're seeing that come out. Is United going to knee-jerk and sack him? TK will argue no, because, wow, there's a lot of moths.
They heard Man United rants, and they're like, oh, we're going to hang out with the boys today.
Can they afford to sack him? No. But knee-jerk reaction sackings from clubs, it's not very uncommon. And I'm giving him... I said this at the beginning of the season, but I'm giving him until January. I don't think he makes it past January.
That's a fair take.
Yeah.
I'm going to... Listen, when you were saying this last year, like, he's a fraud, this day, he's going to get sacked. And I'm like, bro, the guy has done amazing in his first season. And it could be a honeymoon phase that a lot of managers go through where they get in there, they rip it up, blah, blah, blah. But he's gone in there, he's made him finish 3rd. All right, Liverpool, Chelsea... and Spurs, like them clubs weren't in the top 4 race and whatnot. But bro, like I watched United in pre-season against Liverpool, and they had the youngsters on, and they were playing this football was like Ajax football, sort of. I'm like, oh, if this can translate to the Premier League, we could be in for a United resurgence here, and this guy could be the right man. We all know about Ten Hag ball and the way that the Dutch managers kind of play. And, bro, I'll be honest with you, even last season, we didn't say that, and he's finished 3rd. So I'm like, this season, if he does that with the players he's signed, because he spent some money, like, let's be real. I know he sold players and whatnot, but he spent some money. They had Casemiro in. He went and got Mount. He went and got Anthony. These are all big money signings, bro. Like, they're not really, like, cheap. Bro, this is actually so bad, bro.
Hey, you disconnected your mic.
Oh shit! Sorry,
It's back.
Shit, no. Meow.
Far out, bro.
But all right, so with Ten Hag, what I would say is, like, even before Jamie Carragher said it, I was like spot on. You don't know how United are going to play. When you look at Klopp, you look at Pep. All right, they're they're great managers. They're elite. But then I look at the Zerbi. After Graham Potter, bro, you've seen Brighton playing different football. They started playing like they were getting praises from Pep and whatnot. You say Unai Emery, where he's using his. You got his wing backs playing like everyone is implementing a sort of style and identity. You got Ange Postecoglou who are playing cocky football. I thought they're freaking Barcelona, you know what I mean? And it could be a 1 year thing. But I don't know. I just think they have no identity. And also one more thing. If you're going to get rid of the Ronaldo, you know me, I'm not a big Ronaldo fan. If you're going to bench him and whatnot and get rid of him and all do all this stuff, I think you might as well go hard and just do it on everyone. And he probably tried to do that with Maguire, McTominay, Donny van de Beek, on all these players, but I don't know, man. It's very confusing, and at the same time, when the fans say the owners, I understand what they're saying, but bro, like, it doesn't take like, I know it's toxic, but just football, like, rep the badge, play for the badge. I will speak about Bruno Fernandes next. That's why I'm going to ask you, TK, but I'll let you take this one now. Ten Hag a fraud.
I don't think it's a fraud. I've seen a lot of people after yesterday's game turn on Ten Hag and say Ten Hag out. But realistically speaking, my first question was, what did you expect out of yesterday's game?
That's true.
What hasn't happened or happened to get you to the point where you go Ten Hag out? I sat here last week. I couldn't make a prediction because I said there's that slight hope that we might turn up. But I said realistically, if City score more than a goal, I said more than 2 goals. We wouldn't win the game. And my final prediction was City would win 3-0. And City won 3-0. So I can't sit here and be all shocked.
You were the only realistic one.
I can't sit here and be like, oh my God, we lost 3-0. Like, the writing's been on the wall for a long time. I think everyone summed it up like what you said. Like, there's not much else I can add on to that. I think systematically, if you want to talk about, people have said we've had no identity, but like, if you're bothered and if you have time, go back and look at when we played under Mourinho. We said the same thing. There's no identity. We can't break down low blocks. The team doesn't play well. Then you go look under Ole. We were saying the same thing. I remember after Ole, we lost the final to Sevilla in the Europa League. People were saying we've got no identity. We don't know how to play. We rely on moments and vibes. Ranieri came in. Ranieri got a response against Crystal Palace for 20 minutes. And after that, the players were back to playing shit. I'm just going to drop some names to you and I'm going to tell you what they all have in common. Maguire, McTominay, Rashford, Bruno, Dallo, Lindelof, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Who else am I forgetting in there?
I already know what you're going to say. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sightings.
No, not that. All of those players, the one thing, and I've missed one or two. Even Donny van der Beek can be thrown into that. All of the players I've just mentioned have all played under at least 3 managers in the last 5 seasons. Some 4, some even 5 if you include Van Gaal. So Martial's one of those, right? So you sit there and you go, how do we keep doing this constant cycle of being good for 1 year, then dropping off, being good for 1 year? Like if you're doing a science experiment, you got things called variables and you got things that are called constants. The things that's the only variables we've had are the managers. We keep changing managers, but our constant is the players.
It's the same players.
Brother, go change the players, and then if Ten Hag's still a fraud, then we can have a chat. Like, honestly speaking, like you sack Ten Hag today, you bring in, who do you bring in? Is my first question. The club's broke. There's no 2 ways around that. The club's broke. Who do you bring in?
Graham Potter.
Okay, but he's gonna want 200 million. Where are you gonna find that money?
Michael Carrick.
Where are you gonna find that money? But
I'd actually go. Well, I'd actually go with Michael Carrick.
No, but dead set. Whatever manager you bring in, when we get to January or when we get to the summer, what
he
money
needs
are you
money.
gonna spend? Like, doesn't matter. They're gonna come in. What if the manager comes in and goes, Anthony's not good enough. I want to go sign a winger for 60 mil.
Sancho's situation again.
The only way out is to stick by Eric Ten Hag. That is literally
That's the literally logical way.
That's the only logical choice, right? But like United have a history of giving into the fans. Okay, first
It's not the fans, it's the media. Because if you listen to the way the media speaks, you've got Gary Neville sitting there saying, I feel lost, I don't understand the team, I don't understand these players, I don't understand the managers. But he doesn't come out and back the manager. He's adding fuel to the fire.
But is there anything that you can back there?
No, there's nothing you can back, but wouldn't you... Let me put it like this. Like, what we're doing is literally you've got a chef in the kitchen and you tell the chef, bake a vanilla cake. He goes and buys the ingredients to bake a vanilla cake. Halfway into baking the vanilla cake, you go, I don't like the way that cake looks. Can you bake me a chocolate brownie? But instead of getting new ingredients,
use the same ones.
use the same ingredients. And then halfway into doing that, you go, I don't like the way your brownie looks.
Strawberries, please.
I want a banana bread. Instead of going and getting bananas and getting things to bake a banana bread, you say, use the same ingredients. It's not going to work. You can only use those places to do one thing. So, to what the boys are saying, with Ten Hag, the only way out of this is to back Ten Hag. Like, United fans, I remember 2 years ago saying we need a rebuild. Part of a rebuild is pain. Like, deal with it. Like, you don't go through a rebuild and everything's sunny and glowy. Like, I know we can look at Spurs and say, and just coming is taking over, but he has less problems.
It's only 10 games in, by the way.
I know, but we've got so many problems.
And just a quick thing for Spurs, people think we're delusional. They had Sarr in the club. They had Bissouma in the club.
He
inherited
inherited football
heritage. Investments
from the past.
And this whole argument, there's this whole other argument of he spent money, so there should be a style of play. But if you spend $1.5 billion to get into this mess, newsflash, you're going to need another 1.5 to get out of it at least. Like, if you build a house and it's shit and it's cost you $700,000 to get to where it is,
and the
certifier comes in and says, mate, this thing isn't sound, it's got to be pulled apart. Guess what? You're going to need another $700,000 to get back. You're going to need another $700,000 to get back to where you are. You don't then go, all right, let's do it for $300,000 with less materials and see how we go.
Nah,
it doesn't work like that. So, look, the pressure's on Ten Hag.
I think they have to back him.
The pressure's on Ten Hag. I get it. Like, was he responsible? Did he make bad decisions yesterday? Yes. Has he made bad decisions this season? Yes. But I think I said this a couple of weeks ago. The guy's doing too much and he's fried his own brain. Like, it happens to people when there's a lot of problems and you just don't know how to deal with them. It fries you, you know. So, if you want to fix this, you just got to back the manager, deal with the pain, and just accept that. We're on an FSG era, as I said a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, good old FSG. All right, boys.
Warrior Sports, sorry. We're in a Warrior Sports era.
FSG are doing pretty well.
No, we're in a Warrior Sports era. Remember the little W? Get used to it.
2014. 13, 14.
Boys, I have another question about Manchester United before we give a little bit of praise to Man City. Bruno, captaincy.
Yeah.
Bro.
Can I go? Oh, you want to go first?
I want to go first.
You go first. I'm dying to rip into this guy,
If there's anyone I hate, right? If there's anyone I freaking hate, it's Bruno Fernandes, right? And he shuts me up a fair bit of the times. He's a pretty decent player. We all know how good he is. We all know he's pretty much the heart and soul of United. You know, if he's having a bad game, United is really in the mud. But, bro, I just look at him. And I understand why Ten Hag said, he should be captain. He's one of the best players, but I don't see one bit of leadership in him. Wallah lazim. I don't know nothing, like zero. The bloke's always moaning, complaining, yelling.
That Wallah al-Azim came from the heart.
Because I'll tell you why. Because I watched the Derby yesterday, at 3 a.m. I had work the next day. I got up and watched it. I don't support none of these teams. And I'm in the group chat with Zach, right? And also with you. And they're like, oh, Zach's like, nah, Bruno. Because I'm telling you, the first thing I would have done is sold Bruno. I know it's outrageous. It's fucking crazy. It's absolutely mental because he's an absolute star of a player. But I would have cashed in and focused on different areas of that team because he's just toxic. And bro, I would never forget that Liverpool game. Bro, you're playing against the biggest rivalry in English history, Liverpool.
I want to defend him if you say he wanted to come off because he didn't.
What, he didn't want to come off?
He didn't want to come off.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%.
Okay, no worries. That's fine. He pushed the referee. He had a bit of a brain snap. He's doing that to his players. Like, just rubbish shit I never want to say, bro. Like, if I see a player in Liverpool do that, I'm fucking immediately like, cuz, get out of my club, brother. Please. And I'm going to tell you who I want out of my club in Pet Peeves, but I don't know, man. Who do you give the captaincy to, cuz? Wallah.
Thank you.
That's the thing.
Thank you.
That's this whole
Do you give
debacle.
it to
Man United, he
Rashford?
fucking, no way in the world, Rashford. Because I would never give nothing to Rashford.
You had
I wanna give him a contract
De
extension.
Gea back then, but you don't have no... Honestly, Onana's probably most deserving of captaincy in that team.
He had a wonderful game,
But
by
you
the way,
can't do
yesterday.
that based off just the last...
Yeah.
I would have
Few
given it. Wallah, I'll
games,
give it to Johnny Evans. Wallah.
Yeah.
Say that right this moment.
But you got to give it to someone who's playing. Look, Bruno, the only place I agree with what you're saying to a certain degree, but where I would defend him is the manager's sending him up to fail. He's not a right winger. Stop playing him on the right.
Yeah, played him right wing yesterday.
Stop playing him on the right. That's been all season. Like, we're playing Bruno on the right wing so Scott McTominay can play number 10. Like, with all due respect, I'm not trying to dig Scott McTominay out, but that's what we're doing. We're literally playing Bruno so Scott can play number 10.
Don't talk shit about your top scorer,
Right?
bro. Don't talk shit about your top
R9,
scorer.
bro.
Yeah, with that being...
McTominay Nazario, brother.
Yeah, 100%. And like with Bruno, what do I say about Bruno? Like, I think a lot of us or a lot of United fans are still holding on to the form Bruno Fernandes had when he first came into the team. And that was then, this is now. Right now, he's not the best person to be playing in his position in the team. Should he be dropped? Yes, he should be dropped. Is he going to be dropped? No. Again, this is just a revolving door of you can drop Bruno, but with the current corporate players you have, who do you bring in? It's either you drop Bruno and you play Scott McTominay, you drop Bruno, you bring in Anthony. People say Anthony's not good enough. Like, well, what do you actually do? Like,
I think
there's
we
so
can come to
many
the conclusion
problems.
such
Like,
a
it's just accept what it is. We're gonna win some games. We're gonna lose some games. It is what it is. You know.
We're done from United, boys.
Yeah, fuck
any-
Bruno Fernandes.
Any big drip about CD you want to talk about before we move on?
Philip Foden.
Big drip.
I cannot. I missed the game. Casual. I fell asleep, but I woke up and while I was working, I was watching the game.
They actually had a meeting. That's why you had to sleep.
I had a meeting at 8:30 in the morning.
Because I would have been
passed
on
out.
you right now.
Yeah, I passed out. But I watched the whole game start to finish because I wanted to talk about what I saw. But Phil Foden, I can't believe we used to have an argument, Mason Mount versus Phil Foden. I can't believe that used to be a thing. Put some respect on the man's name. The guy's a baller, and yeah, I mean, I
think Pep has to put respect on his name and freaking start playing him every week.
yeah, but that's Pep. Like, that's a Pep thing. You never, unless you're De Bruyne, Rodri, or Messi, you're not guaranteed time in that.
That's
in
very
that
true.
team.
All right, boys. Pet peeves in football. I got a question for you. I've seen this popping up on Twitter everywhere, and there's some funny answers. So I'm gonna ask you: what's your pet peeves in football?
Tucked in shirts.
That was quick. That was mine, but I like Rodri too much to put him in that category.
He watched Rodri pocket Amrabat. That's why.
Tucked in shirts, bro. I can't do tucked in shirts. That's one.
Do you know what? But Rodri's the only one that's allowed.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's
Rodri's
allowed.
like, I thought we all know. We give him to our daughters. Like, he's a good bloke.
He's the only one that's allowed to do it.
Let anyone else in football wear a tucked in shirt.
Nah,
Mudrik's one.
Does he tuck his shirt
He
in?
does, yeah, he does.
Are you sure? No, he's like Ghana, big drip in that. They tuck his shirt in.
I've seen him tuck it in.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Not Mudrik.
Mudrik.
Okay, yeah. Boys, mine. I got a few. I want to choose mine. Bad commentary and woman commentary. Right?
Come on.
No. Okay.
Admin does not agree.
Admin somewhat agrees.
It's only one of them.
Yeah.
Because I like the woman.
And it's Sean McGinn.
I love the cricket woman commentator.
The UFC one?
I think she's bro. That cricket, she's phenomenal.
The UFC one,
is great.
What's her
There's
name?
another sport, bro. There's another sport. The
Laura.
NBA one. The NBA one. Sorry, not the. The NBA one is the best. Like she's unbelievable. But when it comes to football,
Doris, the NBA one. Doris Burke.
I think that's her name. She's
Doris
very
Burke,
smart.
yeah.
Like she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
But when it comes to football, cause I can't do women. I can't. Maybe it's just her, but I just can't do it.
I got another one.
And even the woman pundits kill my life.
Except Kate Abdo.
Kate Abdo and
Wait.
the other one. What's her name? Laura Woods.
Yeah.
Allah, she's not normal.
Yeah, we rate you.
I got another one.
Nothing to do with their looks.
I got another one. Winter games when players wear short sleeves and wear gloves.
Oh yeah, that's
Aguero.
a disgusting
He
one.
just called that Aguero.
No, but that's out of.
Nah,
Come on, bro.
for me, I'm like, wear a long sleeve, wear
Yeah.
gloves, or don't wear anything at all.
The long sleeve and gloves is big drip, by the way. I like the long sleeve
Yeah.
and gloves. Do you got any?
Not that comes.
They come to mind straight away. Oh, I got another one. This one's United specific. Trading pictures.
Yeah.
I got one.
I'll explain to you why I hate trading pictures.
Let me explain.
Go,
Cook
go.
that
So
one.
this one started about
Maguire?
it started 3 years ago, I think, or 2 years ago, when we had the really shit season. I remember we're getting rinsed. We're losing like 4-1 to Watford. We're losing like 5-0 to Liverpool. We're getting rinsed. And I used to follow United on Insta. To this day, I still don't follow United on Insta because of this, right? On like a Tuesday or Wednesday I'm chilling, I'm at work, whatever, I'm scrolling through Insta, you'd see like all the boys five aside, they're like, winning team.
Winning team.
Oh! Cause I'm still reeling from the weekend.
You haven't won shit, bro. Mems, what's yours? I like that one. That was a good one. What's your one?
I forgot.
I got.
I can rattle them off.
I got heaps, yeah.
You
Ripped
go.
socks.
I'm going to start
The
thinking
new
of some
trend that these footballers do for the ripped socks, they got holes in them. Jude does them. Shout out, a lot of big drip players do them.
ventilation, they say it's called.
Yeah, I'm just like, cuz, wow, it burns me. It looks so chat.
I just realized I don't have any pet peeves. I just love everything about
I got
football.
one. Zinchenko.
Oh, yeah.
No, and it's for one reason. You know when Arsenal go down, like it was last season, and he gets him in a huddle?
Yeah.
Like, you know when Van Dijk does a...
Subtle.
De Bruyne does a...
Vincent Kompany.
Vincent Company, big names, big people. Zinchenko does it. I'm
Who
like,
are
bro,
you,
shut
Zabr?
the fuck... Bro, please, just shut your mouth like... Move your hayawan, bro. Get out my face. He was doing that to the crowd, bro.
But do you know what's
And
funny?
that one burns me too. Like every tackle, like come on, bro, stop. You know what I mean? Like,
Do you know what's funny though? I think he's like the oldest Arsenal player in that.
Because I don't care what he is.
Well,
Hate
he's
him.
a bit senior player in that team, actually, yeah.
Yeah, he'd be the most senior player in that team.
What else do I hate?
Shit centre backs.
You could tell I have a good time when I watch football. I'm
Yeah.
just
Shit calm centre backs.
do you know what? Low blocks.
Oh, they're the
Sometimes.
worst.
Okay.
All the time, bro.
I like a perfect, like a well executed low block.
Yeah, you can respect it.
Because,
you can
because
respect
the
it.
spring on the counter is one of the best things to see. It's like,
Like-
wait, we got the ball, everyone leg it!
Wolves,
Oh, you're just watching the all unfolding that way.
Wolverhampton Wanderers have done this to me many times. This season they done it. The season before, every
guys.
season they play the perfect low block game.
And they win.
And some random guy who only plays good against us,
He never plays any other game.
Adama
Dawson.
Traore, never played good in any other games. Only against us, double every time. That's the only goals he scores.
Oh, bro.
That player that only shows up against one team.
Because I remember Traore belting Mendy and scoring that goal. I was so happy. TK, you got one?
Swear pegs and round holes. I.e., if playing like a centre mid, centre back, or
Oh, yeah.
or playing a striker
So Pep
left wing.
Guardiola, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put people in their positions.
Oh, are you upset that John Stones was in the midfield and rinsing?
No, I'm not upset
Nah,
about
he's just
that.
saying, like, a manager...
I-
like, when
So I
that
have to drop
happens-
that in.
Like sometimes I'm just watching football and it's like with Pep it's funny, but like but it works. So
Yeah.
you can't really
It
say
always
anything.
works too.
But you can't say anything, you know. What else?
I hate shit centre backs, bro. Like shit, calm centre backs. Like they think they're Van Dijk at his peak.
I got another one.
They
Name
get
one.
the ball and they're like
Name one.
Calvin
Maguire.
Bassey last week.
Maguire's
Maguire.
like that. Maguire's
Tyrone
there.
Mings. When Gerrard. Oh my goodness. I hate it. Burns my life.
I got another one.
Last one before we go.
Last one for me is this one's a bit controversial. I hate the pre-match suits.
The pre-match
Why?
suits.
Yeah.
The suit, like what, for Champions League stuff? Or
Like,
like any
I
game?
hate the suits, guys. I hate it.
Why? Like
I hate it.
The tracksuits?
No, like suits, like
Oh,
a
when they
proper
wear
suit.
suits.
When they wear proper suits.
Why? Like that's really pretty much Champions League. Really, it doesn't really happen in.
Bro,
Prem.
put trackies on, get in the training room, get on the pitch.
Nah, I
run.
like it. I'm a fashion person.
I know
love
you're a
it.
fashion person.
But
that's
City had some bad ones last week, bro.
The
Freaking J-Star Raw jeans from 2008, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Just put trackies on, get on the bus.
That was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you look like in a Britney Spears video clip. It's not looking good.
And the D squared jackets. Too.
That was hella, but they usually get them right. Boys, let's move on. We had some bad news yesterday, or last night. The Lyon Manager, bro, I got that. That was honestly, it's not something to laugh about, man.
That's the most random thing I've ever seen.
Because it's France football.
That's why
Like,
I'm
they're
not because
just-
of what happened to
Bro,
him, but
they're just fried, bro. They stoned. They threw rocks at the manager of their team.
Well, this
Now-
is Jerusalem, fucking 1800
Bro,
BC.
I really don't understand. I don't understand
the
what
Templars.
the fuck. Bro, I really
He
don't
was not
understand.
seen, shall cast the first time.
Bro, I don't
Assassin.
Assassino. sorry.
I don't know what it's got to get to for you to do that. I really don't know.
Heathen.
I really don't like, bro. They got Haram, bro. He got belted, man, and his face was all bruised
Oh,
up.
bro.
And I think I'm just gonna go out there and say this: French football fans, you're the worst fucking people
French
in the world.
people.
Cause look at your president. Just look at the president and tell me, and you just know exactly what these kind of people are.
There's only two French people that I like. Only two.
Thierry Henry,
Thierry Henry and Arsene Wenger.
Oh, and
All
Zizou.
and Zidane.
That's Algerian. That's not even French. I'm not.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
the
I
rest of them can go die.
Like, I'm talking about the ones we know. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
like-
I hate all the French people.
I like Pogba too because he's always got a story. next to his name.
Pogba's African though.
Yeah.
Pogba's Pogba. I love Pogba. I like Mbappe too, but I hate him as well.
Nah, fucking Mbappe.
Yeah, I really. It's really like this one, boys.
Yeah, no. Anyone, especially Parisians, if you're from Paris and you're watching this,
Calm down. We might go there and get bashed, guys. Oh, Jibas Couch, see, I'll start freaking throwing stones
Yeah,
at us.
yeah,
We thought we got no reach as soon as you get off the plane. Boom.
150 views. Well, we hit Paris. And if I start throwing shit at you. All right,
yeah, no,
boys.
Parisians are terrible.
That's very tragic. I hope that the manager's all right. And I just hope he never manages him again, bro. He doesn't deserve his time or anything. Pay
Is
him
that
out.
his own fan?
Yeah, what do you
I
think?
thought it was the opposing team.
All the opposing fans do that.
I
You
thought
just
they
take the L and you move on.
I thought they just attacked the team bus.
Nah, bro. He got freaking sad, bro.
This is in UFC settings.
That's
Yeah,
even worse.
Boys, let's talk about Liverpool. I think.
Shobos like is sexy.
Oh, he's a fucking baby.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
I'm so in love with him, bro.
I'm talking about his football.
I'm
talking about his football.
You can pause, unpause. I'm in love with everything about this guy.
big
bro.
hair.
He's got
From
socks
him
on.
to
He's got
his
socks on.
missus.
He's got socks on. He's
Yeah.
good.
From him to his missus to the way he plays to his interviews. Cause
His bum chin.
I feel like this bloke does interviews every week now. I think that they just come up to someone like, they don't want to hear about Salah anymore. They don't want nothing from Van Dijk.
Dominic.
Hey Dominic, can we hear from you? And but yeah, just in Liverpool in general, bro. I think yesterday we played some good football. I think we're starting to click. I'm actually enjoying not having old school midfield that we had. We actually have some technical players. You got McAllister, you got Szoboszlai, you got Gravenberg. They actually got players that can get out of tight spaces and pass the ball and do 1-2s. Because before it was Trent, Robbo, inshallah, you know what I mean? And it worked fucking pretty well. But that midfield, bro, I'm very, very happy with it. I always complain, so I'm giving the credit where credit's due. But that Szoboszlai, man, he's just unbelievable.
He's special.
Because he's unreal. I think he's had like 4 man of the matches already, bro.
I'm gonna glaze him. He's special.
And like, for 70 mil, where no one was really looking at him, I think if Madison wasn't 40 mil, I think you'd say he's probably signing of the summer. Or
Now
signing,
Tonali, bro.
hectic.
bro, I don't want to curse Szoboszlai who end up on some betting scandal now. Fucking leave me alone. But yeah, but I want to give big credit to him. Big credit to the team yesterday, putting Luiz Diaz's jersey up. You've all heard what happened with Luiz Diaz.
Yeah, bro, it's sad, bro.
His parents got kidnapped in Colombia, which is crazy. I feel like the world at the moment is just violence, bro. Like, I can't look anywhere.
Do you know one of the dumbest comments I read about that? He's rich. Why does his parents still live in Colombia?
Yeah, that was the worst. Oh, my goodness.
It's his home fucking country.
I read that as well in comments.
But it's in all fairness, I wouldn't leave them in Colombia.
Yeah, but you don't know what you could do.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because
And you
my
never know if they
grandparents,
want to leave or not.
my grandparents, you could not get them out of Chester Hill.
Good luck.
So, like, how are you going to get them out of a country and move them
luck.
over?
Good
And it
luck.
will be the most ideal thing because they're safe and sound. Everything's paid for. You look after
But
them.
it's
But
just shit luck, man. Think about how many French
Sweet,
back
is
to
that-
French footballers.
Is that your driveway?
no.
No.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
No,
but
it isn't.
think about how many French footballers have had their houses broken into while
Yeah,
they're
bro.
playing. Like,
I think what we had Di
Di
Maria.
Maria's been done. There was one recently as well.
Yeah, right. We had a few, bro, which was crazy, bro. I don't even know how that still happens. I guess they're targeted. I guess they're looked at as they got some money. Let's make the most of them. But bro, Luis Diaz's mother's out. I heard someone posted about that his dad was out and it's false.
Yeah,
And bro, I just felt bad. I heard the phone call he had with one of the Colombian presidents.
yeah.
Just sad shit, bro. Hope he gets his family back.
So I want to check this out. I wonder how much 200 million pesos is.
Oh, it's 17 million.
So, fuck me, man.
It's a lot of money, bro.
It is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, bro. Maybe it was a rumor. I don't know if that was the true amount. But obviously you negotiate that shit. But man, it's just sad. And I just give big shout out to Diogo Jota, someone I love as well at the club. Put up his jersey and it was just a nice wholesome moment at Anfield. And you can imagine how it will be to prepare for training when shit like that happens. 30 hours
boys,
before the game or whatever it is. So yeah, big up to him. And just one more thing I want to talk about with Liverpool is Darwin Núñez, cuz. Is he the funniest footballer of all time? Because we see what happened. Yeah, shout out to Moses. How you going, Moses? Jump on, bro. Jump. Darwin Núñez, bro. Mems, I'll wait for you to pop in. Hello, I'll give you a big hug after we're done, Moses. Get in. You gotta be in. You gotta be in on this one. Darwin Núñez. He's got to be the funniest footballer.
Darwin mayonnaise.
He's got to be the funniest footballer of all time, cuz. The Europa League game, he gets there. He absolutely Fernando Torres is the whole situation, cuz chops two blokes, right? And everyone's like, oh my God, the guy's clicked. We might have Haaland debates. Cuz he hits the bar. Cuz this guy, he's the funniest guy ever, bro. I gotta give it to him.
I love him. I actually.
And he can miss a seat in a Champions League final, and I'll still love
But
him.
what I love is the Liverpool fans loving him as well. Like he's fan favorite. Easy.
Núñez.
By far fan favorite.
Bro, Gravenberg scored that goal, and the crowd's like, Núñez. He's just the funniest cunt, bro. I feel like he's clicking into form now.
While we're glazing,
Yep.
I want to glaze Doku as well after you're done.
Yeah, that's all right. Go on.
Bro, he plays like Mane.
The raining. Don't.
He plays
No,
like Mane.
no.
Same play style.
He's more dribbler than Mane.
Mane was direct,
But
bro.
Mane
yeah.
was fucking in your face, bro.
Pace,
Strength.
power.
I don't know.
strength.
No, but the way he dribbles past people and just
No, his
strength,
dribbling is better.
strength past
He gives
them.
me Hazard vibes, where he just chops
He's,
three.
he's more Hazard than Mane.
Hazard,
Right.
Mitoma. You know, I know Mitoma's not on that level, but you know that little next that you see
Bro,
from him.
I'm so excited to see where this guy goes, man.
It's one of the
That's-
reasons why I wanted to watch the derby.
to see Doku.
Yeah, I wanted him to rinse that up.
Why did he not start?
Defensive.
He wanted Grealish. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
He wanted the game to pass by and then he'll think. But yeah, Núñez.
Yeah, Núñez.
Any other words on Núñez, boys? This is the funniest cunt,
He
bro.
is.
I love him, bro.
Yeah, I'm happy that he's got his starting lineup in the.
I think it's about time. Boys, let's talk about the El Clasico. Jude Bellingham! We all seen the fucking trend that's happening.
Before we glaze him, I want to glaze Ilkay Gundogan.
Yeah,
because
El Clasico. Let's talk El Clasico as
his
a whole.
post-match interview, that everyone said it. That shows a Man City Pep Guardiola mentality.
No,
That's what that
it's
is.
not only that, bro. He's played on the Klopp.
Yeah.
He won back to back against Bayern Munich in those crazy seasons that Dortmund had with Klopp there. A player like that, bro. That's why when you lost him, I was like, oh, this is massive.
He's special.
Because he was winning his titles in the end of the season. He was leading the team by example. He was scoring goals in FA Cup final, 30 seconds against United, which is a derby.
He's putting up numbers, bro.
Bro, and just him in the Classico. I watched the first half of it, and Barca was so dominant in that game. And man, I understand his interview because there's two free rotten players in that Barca team. And a lot of, I don't know, I'm a Barca fan, but I don't really like the Barca into the fan base. I did a bit on Twitter the other day, and a lot of them hate Ter Stegen. They're like, this guy.
Is Gavi overrated?
No, bro.
No?
He had a game. Honestly, he will improve every one of our teams. It sounds crazy, yeah? But he would improve United.
No way.
I honestly
No way.
think he would.
No way.
I honestly think he
No way.
would. If it's him,
No way.
Casemiro and Bruno,
No way.
I don't
No
know.
way.
Why? What makes you say that?
No one player can improve our team.
Okay, yeah.
It's not a Gavi.
I know what you're saying, but I think he'll be a positive to United.
No,
but what
we'll
I'm saying
kill him.
is, he sprints, he's everywhere, cuz.
Like that lobster that jumped into
We'll
the
kill
hole.
him. We'll kill him.
Yeah. Bro, he's everywhere. He's slide tackling everywhere. His head's in, whoever the ball is, his head is there. Just outrageous player, bro.
So who's the rotten players in that team?
I think Ter Stegen, I think they got Sergio Roberto. They got like these these players that are just, I don't know. I'm a Barca fan, but
Jordi
I can't
Alba.
really. Jordi Alba's into Miami, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
You're finished.
The bloke still got 2012. 2012 Ronaldo versus Messi.
The highlights.
Boys, did you see the bicycle kick he just scored against Juve?
Cause I watched the Juve game yesterday.
Internet Explorer. I watched the 2018 derby.
So you still got Lime on your computer, basically.
It's on dial-up. Forget.
Leave me alone.
The reason why I wanted to talk about El Clasico is I feel like it's lost its hype, which is pretty obvious. You know, no more Ronaldo, no more Messi,
You were glazing Bellingham.
and Jude Bellingham. My goodness, he wasn't great in that game. I'm going off first half basis. Scores that screamer, which Ter Stegen should have probably saved.
Outside the box tap in.
Outside the box tap in. that was the Barca fans. That's what I was saying.
But you know, it was.
Nah, it was a good shot. Fuck me dead.
It really was.
We're coming up with new terminology on this freaking podcast, bro. Outside the box tap in. That's what I mean, bro. It's
When the
crazy.
other keeper is rubbish. Who's that keeper?
I'll never forget the Ronaldo Newcastle. And
Loris
that keeper had
Loris
like-
Karius. Loris, that's the outside the box tap in.
Oh, nah. Then
Yeah, like-
battle scars. But yeah, bro, he is unbelievable. He's carrying Real Madrid basically. Vinicius Jr. was shkhara in that game. He was rubbish. He was honestly rubbish.
Chouameni's gone.
And he came off and he was chanting the crowd and whatnot. He's gonna get backlash for it as usual. But Ancelotti just grabbed him and was like, "Bro, get off the touch. Get off. We're winning the game. Get the hell off, brother." But it's crazy to see Jude Bellingham do this at 20 years old, English talent. Bellingham!
Bellingham!
Bellingham! That trend that's on TikTok at the moment, bro. Done my head in, bro.
2003.
He was born?
Born in
Did
2003.
that reporter mistake him for 28 years old?
They put 8 years on me, bro. He's phenomenal, man. And
He plays like he's 28.
I hope he ends up in the Premier League, man.
So
I hope he
matter
ends
of
up at
time.
Liverpool, nowhere else.
Nah, I think Man City.
Nah, I don't think he'll ever play for Man City. He would have went there this season.
Nah, what's the point?
We didn't bid for him.
What?
We didn't bid for him.
Pep Guardiola's on the phone with him, glazing him like they know what glazing. Connor, bro.
yes,
please.
Yes,
You want
yes.
How much wages?
More than you believe.
Yeah. You want 5 girlfriends?
Oh, I don't know about that.
You want
Pep.
my daughter? I get.
I don't know about that,
Maria.
Pep. I don't know.
Maria, we have a job. We need to get Jude.
Pep. I don't know, Pep. I don't know.
You're a bit plastic, Pep.
I don't know, Pep.
I want to play for Heritage.
Jude, listen to me.
I'm listening, but Pep, it's not making sense.
Phenomenal. More than you believe.
It's not making sense,
More
Pep.
than you believe. More than
We need you to win the treble. But you just won one. Why do you need me?
you will play with Erling. Yes, more than you believe.
But it's Real Madrid, Pep.
Yeah, boys. Anything on the El Clasico? We're a bit tired today. Everyone's
Yeah.
pretty drained. No,
Yeah.
football fucks, man. It fucks us up.
What do you mean, bro? We've been up since like 2:30 for
Yeah,
some of
wallah.
us. Like, come on, like.
I was on a roof today. It was like 40 degrees as well. Anything, boys?
What's
Nah.
next?
I want to just give a few shout outs before we wrap up. Some players that are shining, that deserve some credit.
Love.
I'm into our people that don't really watch, they only watch the Prem. Boniface and Guarassi in the Bundesliga. I think that Guarassi plays for Stuttgart. I
What
think-
insult did you just say to me?
What?
What?
You play too much FIFA, bro.
Me? No, I'm just telling you facts, cuz. Boniface, he plays for Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen.
Let me just Google this name real quick.
Cuz, it's real name, bro.
Hey, it's like the first time I ever
Cuz,
heard.
you're still on 2012. Don't start.
I've still got Aguero in my team.
It's like the first time I heard the name Indica. I was
yeah.
like,
Okay, what? Boniface.
sorry, what?
Boniface
Victor
OSB
Boniface.
was an English Benedictine monk and a leading figure in the Anglo-Saxon
man.
mission to Germanic parts of France.
Please tell me, God, I didn't get this guy's name wrong. I don't want to be part of some freaking racist cancellation right now, guys.
Yeah, to find you.
Victor Boniface. Can we pull up his stats, please?
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
That's Boniface.
Boniface. It's like when you walk into Da Vinci. It's like when you walk into Da Vinci, they're like, it's Givenchy. Boys,
Still
listen.
loading.
But how do I say his name before I
No,
end
you're
up
right, you're right,
cancelled?
you're right,
Boniface
you're right, you're right.
and Guarassi. You want to pull up his stats, please? GUI, pull it up. You got the laptop. What's the Joe Rogan guy's name?
Jamie.
Jamie, pull it up, Jamie.
GUI.
RASSY.
There he is.
Sergio Guarassi.
He plays for Stuttgart. Stats. He's going to be the next Chelsea player for 120 million. He's going to wear the number 9 and fail ultimately.
Welcome to Sui's segment.
I watched too much football,
Wow,
man.
we have no context that he was doing any of
He's
this.
showing me a 27-year-old,
Tell me he's
27-year-old VfB Stuttgart striker with a fake passport
That's why he's on 27. Anyway, you want some good news? Manchester City are going to sign Danny Olmo and Florian Wirtz.
We're not signing Danny Olmo, I reckon.
Yeah, you are. And Florian Wirtz.
I
They
think,
can't
I, think
sign
I know
both.
that guy. Yeah, I know Danny Olmo.
Yeah, of course you know him. Because you told me about him last year. Right? And I'm telling you now, you're going to sign him. Because he's not happy with Mateus
Well, good
Nunes.
to see
He's
knows
still
ball.
1672 rated on FIFA. Still doesn't know who Danny Olmo is.
Hey, boys, there's a new talent in Man City's reserves. His name's Phil Foden. Keep an eye on that guy.
This guy's fucking 2013 cards.
Someone cracked him over the head.
Anything else, boys? You want to do a little fraud of the week?
Yeah, what?
It is time for fraud of the week.
It's his call, bro. He wanted it.
This award for the biggest fraud. Results? Where is the results?
Because fuck me dead, cuz.
My fraud of the week is Bruno Fernandes. Actually, no. Anthony.
Oh,
Anthony.
yeah.
How dare you kick another player like that?
He looks like a woman.
Sorry?
I can't say that.
Yeah, that's the truth, but
How dare you kick another player like that and then react the way you did?
Someone said
Stay
it's-
in your lane.
someone said it's great to see him handle all situations the same.
He doesn't discriminate. It's not just women.
Put that. I can't say that.
It's at least it's not just women.
I can't say that.
We're fucking getting cancelled,
I
bro.
can't say that. I can't say that.
Bro, I can't say.
I can't say what's
This
in my
guy
head.
bashed his wife, kicked another
Guys, this soccer
footballer.
player like has been done for abuse like not long ago.
Oh, that's why he said he handled
Yeah, and yesterday,
And he booted another
yesterday
player.
he lobbed like he didn't boot because he lobbed his life. Like he fucking kicked
know-
it. Yeah.
On a serious
That's
note,
a red card.
like,
You-
honestly, no, he didn't.
he didn't.
On a serious note, when
got
that
a yellow.
happened, the first thing that came to my head was like, even if you're innocent, bro, everyone's gonna see that
Yeah, you're
and
done.
think you're just a snapper. That's the first thing.
You do yourself no
That's
justice.
literally the first thing everyone thought was that girl is right.
Is right.
Yeah, that
Like,
is.
she might not be right.
Get a
but
GoFundMe
it's
to pay for her lawyers,
things like
boys.
that stay in people's heads.
Like,
Bro. Cuz. Yeah, bro. Anyway,
who's
so that's
your,
your that's your
my
fraud of the
fault
week.
is Anthony. Like, you can't kick another fellow footballer like that, man. It's not on.
TK.
VAR, bro, that pin, like, we didn't decide the game, but come on, bro.
Yeah, at least he said it.
At least they said that.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. 2
I
minutes.
agree.
I'm okay if they pull it up there and then, but it wasn't clear and obvious.
Bro-
And we played like 2 minutes later.
Bro, when they pulled it back, everyone was like, what?
Yeah, bro. I was like, what are they looking for? I thought there was a foul on us. I'm like, was that a red card? Because I think Rodri went into a tackle or something.
Yeah.
And I was
He
like,
did something
He was
before
trying
that.
to
I was
stop
like,
play.
Yeah, I
he
was like,
trying
are
to
they
stop
going
play.
for a red card check? Or what's going on?
We might win, boys.
And then they went pen. I'm like, what for? Like, and the thing, that pen, like Maguire pulled Haaland down in the second half
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
box. I'm like, that's a pen then too. Why does it stop football and let it score another
Honestly,
one?
rubbish, bro.
So,
Even
yeah.
company complained this week about it. My fraud of the week is Paul Merson, and this one's in your favour. I wanted to send it to you actually, but I'm like, we'll discuss it on the pod.
I can't stand Mercer, bro.
me
Don't send
say-
me pundits, bro. They do my eating.
Let me tell you what he said. And this is what kills me. He's like, Nketiah is better than Hoyland.
I heard that one.
I'm like, cuz, wallah, like.
Give the guy a chance.
No, the whole time we've been talking about Arsenal needing a striker. How is this guy better than Hoyland now?
He popped a hat trick, his first ever.
I don't understand. Against Sheffield United. Like, anyway, boys, that's it. Let's wrap it up. I'm tired, bro. I'm fucking tired, and I want to hear that joke that you have about Anthony. Love